Somebody, anybody, please let me out. What's he say? What's he say?
I'm gonna wreck it.
Why do I fix everything I touch?
It's no secret, video game movies suck, and video game movie tournaments are cool. But today, I'm here to talk about the hit Disney movie, Wreck-It Ralph, where the bad guy wants to be a good guy. It's not like we've seen this before. Unoriginality aside, this movie's actually pretty good. Maybe one of Disney's best in my opinion. The cast of this movie consists of Fisting Freddy, Finger It Felix, Master Chief's badass sister, and a Sour Patch Kid. I actually enjoy these characters. They feel like they complete each other and none of them feel forced or have too much screen time. My favorite character along with the rest of the world is Vanellope, voiced by Sarah Silverman.
You guys are both wrong because I heard in Newsweek where they say that it's Latin, that the word brunch comes from the Latin. I pooped.
At first she seems like an old brat, then she turns out to be a well fleshed out character with hopes and dreams, just like the Iron Giant.
To be.
Another character I like to give praise to is King Candy, aka Turtle. He is arguably one of the best Disney villains. He's also a forgotten video game character, jealous of new racing games. He wants to take out another racing game, causing that game and his game to be both unplugged for good. And you're just like, damn, the arcade world is a fucked up place. The movie had so much hype they actually made flash games of the arcade games, with Fix It Felix Jr. being the best and most difficult. They also made an official video game. Let's see how that turned out.
Hate to see my beloved home like this. They're eating everything.
Hopefully Gene's Macarena records too.
Let's head over to the brick pile and work our way up the building. Oh, my land. Look what those horrible bugs.
Actually, they haven't touched this. Now let's get to work!
Wow, that was terrible. Probably the best line point in the movie were all the video game cameos, and there were a lot of them such as Sonic, Metal Gear, and Street Fighter. Some of the movie posters have video game characters not relevant to the story. I guess they're good for just playing Where's Waldo with video game characters. A game I like to play with these cameos is to call your non-nerdy friends who never played a video game outside of Farmville and Angry Birds and watch the movie with them, then point out every last video game reference and make yourself seem like the biggest virgin ever. Speaking of video game cameos and biggest virgins, I like to bring up The Wizard, which is sort of like Wreck-It Ralph with his video game cameos. Even though the movie sucked, we still have Super Mario Bros. 3.
Super Mario Brothers 3!
Video game cameos aside, the movie does really stand up on its own. Even though you realize the video game cameos don't play a big part in the movie, it's still a very fun movie.
I don't want to be the bad guy anymore. I don't want to be the bad guy anymore. I don't want to be the bad guy anymore.
Because you're just the bad guy who wrecks the building.
You're a bad guy, but this does not mean you're a bad guy.
Going turbo, are you?
Turbo to want a friend, or a medal, or a piece of pie every once in a while. The turbo to want more out of life.
Wow.
History will long revere your courage and sacrifice.
Thank you.
You have etched in the rock of virtue a legacy beyond compare.
Thanks, guys. Daddy.
You are the universe's greatest hero. The living embodiment of all this Corps represents. Bravery, integrity, grace under pressure, and above all, dignity.
I'm bad. That's good. We'll never be good, and that's not bad. There's no one I'd rather be than me.
The thing that really surprised me about this movie was to see it was all Disney's doing, no help from Pixar whatsoever. So glad to see Disney finally got their shit together. Oops, never mind. If I were to have a major complaint about this movie, is that they spend way too much time in Sugar Rush area. You have all these video game worlds and characters, but you choose to spend in a fucking Candyland world? I never heard of a sequel featuring Ralph that actually likes being evil and Mario trying to tie in with the story. I'm all like, I say it works better as a TV show or Disney shorts between commercials, because let's be honest, when has Disney ever had a good sequel? I'm all out of vulgar things to say. Enjoy this Toonami review for the movie. I'm going to try to steal arcade machines from the back of trucks, because, you know, there's no more arcades. See you guys later.
Wreck-It Ralph is coming to theaters November 2nd, so we thought we'd check out where it all began. Fix-It Felix Jr., the video game. Ralph is the big mean guy who's trying to wreck it.
I'm gonna wreck it!
And you play Felix Jr. He has one job, to fix it.
I can fix it!
And that's what you do. It starts out easy, but it actually gets pretty tough. You've got to dodge all kinds of bricks and debris if you're going to keep on fixing it. You can also pick up what look like pies from the good people of Niceland to gain a little bit of invincibility. Fix-It Felix Jr. is an old-school throwback in all its glory. So if you're looking for the satisfaction of a job well done, this guy will be right up your alley. Tsunami gives Fix-It Felix Jr. an 8.5 out of 10. And don't forget to see the world beyond the game when Wreck-It Ralph Rated PG gets to theaters November 2nd.